Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are fine by the grace of Allah. Today we are going to learn a new Oxford English book, third edition for class nursery. Let's start our reading. Our today's reading is start from page number 18. So let's start our reading. At page number 18 we have letter G. The sound is G. G glass, G L S glass, G girl, G E R L girl, G goat, G O A T goat, G grass, G R S grass, G grapes, G R A P E S grapes, G gate, G A T E gate. The next letter is H. The sound is H. H hole, H O L A hole. H hat, H A T hat. H hand, H A N D hand. H hut, H A T hut. Her hair, her a e r hair. Her house, her o s a house. Let's read one again. G glass, G girl, G goat, G grass, G grapes, G gate. Her hole, her hat, her hand, her hut, her hair, her house. Move to the next page. Page number 19. Write letter G. First you have to trace letter G, and after that you have to write it by yourself. G. Letter is G and the sound is G. In this activity you have to cross all the letters and leave the letter G. Here is H. Sound is H. First you have to trace the letter H, and on next line you have to write it by yourself. You have to write letter G in the above 3 lines, as it is a sky letter and all of the sky letters are, you have to write all the sky letters in the above 3 lines. Okay, and next activity, here are some pictures. We have to write the letter H in the front of that picture, which is start from letter H. Like this is hand, its sound is H. You have to write here letter H. And the next is hut. The sound of hut is H. So you have to write here the letter H. Let's move to the next page. On next page we have letter I. The sound is E. E ink, E ink, ink. E ice cream, E a ice, K r E a cream, ice cream. E igloo, E g l u igloo. A ice, E s e ice. E invitation, E v e t a sh invitation. E iron, E r o iron. The next letter is J. The sound is J. J jacket, J a k a t jacket. J jet, J a t jet. J jellyfish, J a l e jelly, f e sh fish, jellyfish. Let's read one again. A ink, A ice cream, A igloo, E ice, A invitation, A iron. J jeep, J jar, J jug, J jacket, J jet, J jellyfish. On next page you have to trace the letter I. The sound is E, and on next line you have to write it by yourself. You have to write the letter I in the middle 3 lines, as it is grass letter, and grass letters are written in number and middle 2 lines. In next activity you have to draw the triangle shape around around I. You have to find all the letter I and draw triangle shape around it. And next you have to find all the letter J and have to trace a square shape around it. Okay. And next we have J. The sound is J. First you have to trace it, and next you have to write it by yourself. And last you have to write letter I and letter J. What is this? This is ink, and the sound of ink is E. So you have to write here I, as the sound of I is E. This is Jeep, the sound is J. So you have to write here the letter J. This is ice cream, the sound is E. You have to write here I, ice cream. Let's move to the next page. We have the letter K, the sound is K. K, ki, K, A, I, ki. K, king, K, I, N, G, king. K, kite, K, I, T, I, kite. K, kettle, K, A, T, L, A, kettle. K, kangaroo, K, A, N, G, A, R, U, kangaroo. K, knee, K, N, I, knee. In this word, the letter K is silent, like K, N, I, knee. Next, we have letter L. The sound is L. L, log, L, O, G, log. L, leg, L, A, G, leg. L, leaf, L, E, A, F, leaf. L, lamp, L, A, M, P, lamp. L, log, L, O, K, log. L, letter, L, A, T, A, R, letter. Read. K, kite, K, king, K, key, K, kettle, K, kangaroo, K, knee. Next, L. L, log, L, leg, L, leaf, L, lamp, L, log, L, letter. On next page, you have to trace letter K, and next you have to write it by yourself. This is letter K, the sound is K. In next activity, you have to find all the letter K and draw a circle around it, like K, 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 K. One is already done for us. Next, L. You have to trace it first, and then you have to write it by yourself. As it is a sky letter, so you have to write it in the above 3 lines. Okay. Next we have some pictures. Write L. We have to write letter L in the front of picture which start from sound L. Like this is log. The sound is L. So you have to write here L. This is leaf. The sound is L. So you have to write here L. This is ice cream, which is not start from letter L. So you have to leave this picture. On next page we have letter M. The sound is M. Man, A, man, mouth, O, T, mouth, mouse, O, S, mouse, mat, A, T, mat, mug, G, mug, mango, A, G, O, mango. The next letter is N. The sound is net, A, T, net, nut, T, nut, number, B, A, R, numbers. As you can see, these are numbers. Number, nail, A, E, L, nail, nest, A, st, nest, nose, O, S, E, nose. Read. Man, mouth, mouse, mat, mug, mango. Net, nut, number, nail, nest, nose. On next page, you have to trace the letter and after that you have to write it by yourself. Next activity, you have to cross all the letters and leave the letter N. Next, this is letter N. First you have to trace it, and next you have to write it by itself. In the last you can see some pictures here. Write N. You have to write letter N in the front of pictures which start from letter N. Like N, numbers. You have to write here N. N, nail. Write here N. P, pencil. This is not starts from N. It starts from letter P. P, pencil. Okay, Allah Hafiz. Hope you enjoy the videos. See you in next videos. Allah Hafiz.